Hi, and welcome back to another video. I've moved my compost. The dog got into it, so I moved it outside. So yeah, I'm just giving the quails some fresh sandy dirt. It's something for them to bath in. They really love having their little dirt baths. You can hear them. Super cute. So while they're enjoying that, I'm just going to show you where I've moved the compost to. So it's on top of some milk crates, so hopefully Marley doesn't get into it. But at the moment I've got it dripping some beautifulness out of it. I've got some leakage issues, so what I've done, I couldn't find any glue, so I've just sprayed it with spray paint. Once that dries, I'm going to spray it again, and then again and again until it stops leaking. Which is probably not ideal, but you know, whatever. Hopefully this is high enough for Marley not to get into it. I've put, that's the quails' old dirt. There's grass and weeds from the garden and some bedding from the quails. So fresh bedding, fresh dirt, and yeah, hopefully this compost turns out okay. I had to dig through and I couldn't find any worms. Well, I found 2, which is a lot less than the 500 which I initially put in there. So yeah, we'll see. Before I head off, I was just checking through the quails bedding and pulling it out and putting fresh stuff in. And we have a lot of eggs. I've already pulled them all out and put the fresh bedding in and chucked them all back in. So they do look after their eggs, but they're not very maternal, so they don't sit on them a lot. They kind of just lay them everywhere. So I don't think they're ever gonna hatch. But yeah, I'll leave them in there. I'm not too worried. I want to get some more girls, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I am doing a little backup set of eggs, so I'm hoping they will hatch. I've got them in a little container. There's cardboard and then water to keep the humidity up. I turn them every couple of days, and they're right next to the heat lamp for the snakes, so they keep warm enough to create a little bit of humidity. So hopefully I might get some, but I'm not feeling very hopeful. So I'm wanting to get my incubator back, but it's fun to experiment anyway and see if I can do it without an incubator. And so far it isn't working, but I don't know. You can always give it a go. At least yeah, I'll know for the future that what ways work and what ways don't, so it'll be good. Speaking of, I have got an update to do on the broccoli, which many videos ago I had in the kitchen window, which was up there. It is no longer there, and I planted it in the garden. It had since grown beautifully. Then it got attacked by aphids. As you can see, it is completely annihilated. But I have like tiny little broccolis, and you can see the aphids crawling all over them. So I have sparrows that come in and they pick at the aphids, but obviously with the doggos and the cat, they don't really hang around long enough to do anything good. But so 6 broccoli. I have got 1 and then 2 which are trying. I have another one here which is just not happy. And then I've got a stick right down in there. So yeah, that was a quick update on the broccoli. I don't like using poisons or anything, so kind of just dealing with the aphids at the moment. But I also have some, I forget what these are called, zucchinis and squashes. They're a little bit shaded out by the bok choy, which is starting to flower. So I am very happy about that. I'm just going to cut this leaf out real quick. There we go, give them some more sun. Got little sproutlings. So I'm expecting these guys to take up a lot of space. So with the broccoli coming to an end, they will grow into that area a little bit. I've got my choco, which I'm going to attempt to keep on this frame. In my last video, it used to grow all along there, and my partner doesn't want that happening again, so I'm going to try to contain it this year. Some pumpkin, which is still protected by this because I've got fertilizer and stuff there to help the seeds start, so I need to keep it away from Marley because he likes to eat the dirt. My bok choys, which is very nice. My garlic has failed miserably. This is the last one. We've been getting a lot of rain, so it's just not happy. But I have a little volunteer lettuce, which I thought was really cute. I was like, oh, that's nice. I've got corn and peas growing in here. I should have recorded me planting it. So what I did was I planted, I think it's 3 rows of corn. So I did 1, 2, and then 3. And then what I did was I planted peas around the outside of the corn. So the idea was the corn would grow and the peas would grow over the corn. But what happened was the peas grew and the corn wasn't doing much. But the corn's starting to catch up now. So I'm interested to see how that goes. And then lastly, well, not really lastly, I got the other beds too. I've got the onion, which is actually really happy. I wasn't expecting much because, you know, onions kind of like garlic in their growing styles, and the onion's happy where the garlic is miserable. So my next attempt on garlic, I'm going to grow it under shelter so I can control the water, because it I don't think it likes water. So last year it grew okay, but it was really little and miserable and all that, and I put down to fertilizing because yeah, I didn't really fertilize, and when I did too much. So this year I'm going to grow it. Just going to give the bok choy to the quails. They peck at it. They eventually eat it, but at the moment they're more interested in the dirt path. So next time I'm going to grow garlic under cover so I can control the water coming in, so they don't get completely flooded out, because they don't seem to like that very much. So I just popped about 9 litres of water into here just to wet it down. I've noticed the worms, the 2 worms that I did find, were really far down the bottom where it was really, really wet. So I'm just giving it a good soak. And getting some plant food, which I'm super, super excited for. So, I've recently heard about, I need another bucket. Bear with me 1 second. That created a lot more water than I was expecting it to. And then it stopped. It's probably blocked. That is okay. That actually turned out really good. Shuffle that stinky out of the way. Pop that stinky underneath. So I forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, the quail. So I heard about chicken composting. I haven't quite looked into it yet. I'm assuming it's just where you throw your compost items to the chickens and then let them break it down and turn it into dirt. So I was going to do a variant on that, and not only to make the compost better, but it'll be good enrichment for the quails. So I want to give the compost to the quails, and in turn they will turn it into compost for me, and then whatever they don't break down I will add to my existing compost. That is the plan. I'm not really sure if that's how it works, but that is what I'm going to do. Wish me luck. I'll be posting update videos on this one, hopefully, if I don't forget. But yeah, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.